see fires across different regions. I think 5 regions of Ukraine right now are without electricity. Here in Kyiv region, we also have some electricity outages. For example, in my place right now, there is no electricity as such. So they've been really trying to ensure that we are incapable of living our lives, and that we would suffer from this terror, and especially because winter is coming, and because the weather is getting colder, they are hoping that people will be so terrified that they will be asking for giving in. But again, the resolve of Ukrainian people is just getting stronger from these attacks, and our call for the world to support victims, to support the country that is a sovereign country that has been illegally attacked by an aggressor, to help us.
Right. Speaking of your allies, speaking of support, Ms. Ivana, do you expect, and has there been any reaction coming in from allies of Ukraine at this point of time, US and the European allies of Ukraine? Any kind of word from them of support?
There have been so many already publicly made statements from our partners who are just confirming that they are going to continue and expedite support to Ukraine, and the support is on the way already from the EU and from other partners. So I think that everybody is seeing right now that Russia behaves just as terrorists, but on the bigger scale, because it's a country terrorist that does not want to let another country live its own way and develop its own way and have their people just living and minding their own lives.
Right. When they say support, you're saying that a lot of leaders, French President Emmanuel Macron, in fact, he has also said that he's extremely concerned and he has reaffirmed support for Ukraine. Ms. Ivana, what kind of support do you expect from your allies at this point of time when it comes to Ukraine and Ukraine's allies? We have Emmanuel Macron, we have German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, who's also said and confirmed of support from Berlin.
We are expecting air defense, anti-rocket defense. We're expecting more munitions and more weaponry. And we are also expecting additional pressure on the Russian Federation in terms of sanctions. And I'm hoping that finally we will also get additional tanks and even fighter jets in order to protect civilians, in order to protect our lives, and in order to kick out the aggressor from the land where they have come illegally.
Right. And Ms. Ivana, Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukrainian president, has given a statement. He has been, in fact, Volodymyr Zelensky speaks to the people directly, heart to heart, ever since this war has started. This time he has said, Russia trying to wipe us off the face of the earth. This is a very strong statement coming in this time, Ms. Ivana, from Volodymyr Zelensky. Do you really believe that Russia is taking the aggression to the next level right now with these strikes?
I've been reaching out to the whole world over this already 8 months of this full-scale aggression, trying to explain that Russia wants to eradicate and fully erase Ukraine from the map of the world. So maybe the world will at least hear President Zelensky when he is speaking out on that. Russia is taking it to the other levels. Russia is escalating, and Russia does not need any provocations in order to escalate. Russia just decided that it wants to show the military might to the whole world, and it wants to prove that by military force it's possible to change the borders of the free country. It's possible to create and conduct genocide against the whole Ukrainian nation. And that's exactly what they are doing right now. So I really believe that all the people who believe in right of human life have to stand together with Ukraine. And I would really want to see also India taking the right place in terms of supporting the good against total evil, which is Russian Federation.
Right. Well, ma'am, just one last question before we go. Speaking with you has, in fact, given us a fresh perspective and to our viewers as well about what's happening in Ukraine. Any message that you have for the people of Ukraine at this point of time? Because even Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has given them some instructions. Silvana.
Absolutely. I think we have to be very careful. We should not disregard any of the air raid alarms and should take shelter and should be prepared for more suffering because of Russian Federation. But definitely they will not be able to kill us all. They will definitely not be able to take us over, and we will have to win this war in order to protect all the other nations, not only ourselves, from this evil, which is Russian Federation. I will repeat this. It's aggressor state, it's terrorist state, it's evil.